Welcome back, folks, to another exciting tale from the Wood Library. Now today it's all about knives. We've gifted ourselves for the holiday season a couple of brand new beautiful handmade Japanese kitchen knives. So very expensive pieces of kit, and I'm thinking these deserve a new knife block. And in fact what we're going to do is make a sort of sloped magnetic knife stand. So we've got the two Japanese knives and we've got the three favourite bits of cutlery from the old knife stand, which is going to work really nicely. So to make this sloping magnetic knife stand, I had this piece of timber in mind. This is a piece of flooring timber that we've got left over from when the house was built, and I thought this would be fantastic, but as you can see, we placed just the longest knife on it. It's no good at all because I would have to actually cut this piece of timber in half and join it together, which I'm not prepared to do because number one is this is ironbark. It's probably one of the hardest woods known to man. It is incredibly heavy. This 3.5 foot piece weighs about 4 kilos. And so certainly if I did make a knife stand out of it, it wouldn't get moved very easily. It would be very solid structure, but I think that's just too hard. So I had a look around in the library and I found this. So this is a slab of Oregon, and this was again left over from a bench that I made, a carpentry bench. And I think actually this is probably going to work. Of course it is a softer, much softer wood, but it does have quite a nice grain. Unfortunately it's got a few standout knots in it. I'll just move that, you can see that there. A couple of very ugly looking knots, so I'm going to have to be careful about how I select the right piece. Plus it's also 4.5 centimeters, 45 mil pretty much deep, so that's a little bit too deep, which makes it insanely heavy. Plus it's actually too deep to route. I'm going to have to route some channels to drop in the magnets, and my plunge router doesn't really go deeper than about 225 mil or something around that, so we'll see how we go. As you can see here, we've got these knives. They're going to fit kind of nicely. Just put a block underneath here just to support the handles while we work this out. It's going to fit on there really well, something like that. And then match knives here. Ooh, here's the Big Daddy. Quite possibly something like that, so plenty of room. And the next job is to turn it over and route the back side out so that we can apply and countersink some of these little magnets into the back of the board. Now if these are not deep enough, what I'll do is I will sand a little bit back on the facing panel just to make it a little bit thinner. We need to take out some of these blocks, holding the whole thing down on the bench, and there we have it.